finally have good Hello Kitty Island Adventure news for Switch players. As of 7 p.m. Friday, November 7th, the new patch 2.9.1 is out on Nintendo Switch. They tell us this update focuses on performance, stability, and visual. It has major performance and memory improvements to reduce Nintendo Switch 1 crashes. It also fixes several visual issues, flickering on the Hello Kitty carpet, white screen in the furniture customizer, flashing lights in the kelp maze, hopefully the flashing lights everywhere else too, color issues with the Jam Jamboree hats, missing gem match icons, glitchy top hat and glitchy items, off-color sunglasses, and more. It's also got corrected text, and it's fixed some bugs with quests and event timing, and it includes the fix for the Black Flower quest. The first island reset after you update your game, Cinnamoroll should come by with some black flower seeds. And if you don't remember how to update on Switch, go to the game, hit the plus button, go over to software update, then via the internet, it'll tell you if you have the latest version, and in the top left you should see 2.9.1. If yours still says just 2.9 or 2.9.0, you need to click this via internet and it'll update. So my game is updated. I'm playing on the Switch too. I don't see huge performance differences. I did get a couple frame drops already. We did hear from players that the quest where you're supposed to make the wheat flower crown seems to be fixed now. They're no longer soft locked. That wasn't in the update notes, but that's a huge difference. If you're stuck there, let us know in the comments below if you're still stuck after updating, or if this update helped you get unstuck. Now, one of the things I've been concerned with is the flashing that happens when you're buying things or if you're going around the maze. So far, I haven't noticed any of that yet. I really don't want any of these things, but I'm gonna buy them anyway, just so we can see if it ends up flashing, and it seems to be okay. One of the biggest issues I had was flashing in the maze in Wheat Flower Wonderland, especially around this course. There were just predictable places where every time you'd run it, it would get stuck, and you'd have this bright white flashing light, and so far, it doesn't seem to be here anymore. You can see I'm running pretty normally. I would normally get really stuck through here. So it looked like I was paused. None of that anymore. That seems so much better. Okay, there was a little bit of getting stuck there, but those white flashes, those finally seem to be fixed. So if that was keeping you from playing, I know that was keeping me from streaming it, and I really wasn't playing as much. That finally seems to be mostly fixed. The flashing for sure, I haven't seen any in the buying things or doing this race over and over again. And there were places all over the place here where we would regularly see that flashing. I'm not seeing any of that now, so I'm hoping that means it's safe for everybody to play again and that they didn't miss anything in that fix. With how widespread it was, I imagine it was the same issue everywhere, and it really does seem to be okay. As you're playing, do you notice the difference? If you were having crashing, is your crashing on Switch gone now? Before this update, a lot of Switch players were having issues with the Hello Kitty flooring. That seems to be fine now. I haven't seen anything weird with it, except for these circles around these pies here. So far, the update seems to do what it says it's going to do, which is great news for everybody who plays on Switch. One other piece of Switch news, remember the giftbox edition just released today. I do have a copy. I'll do an unboxing on the channel after I finish this video. And then for news for everybody, today we got some clarification on Bowblossoms, because you may have noticed they're still spawning, and we just found out they will still be spawning all the way through November 12th. So hopefully you can get some more color transfers, maybe even extremophile effects to transfer out. And the Hello Kitty decorating kits are also still spawning. You can find those around Seaside Resort. And if you're feeling a little bit low on those kits, remember, if you check your Sunblink mail, be sure to grab these. You only have a little while left, but you have 15 of those decorating kits in Sunblink mail, and you'll need to claim them within that period. And that also means you have a little bit longer to do Hello Kitty birthday quest. All you need to do is start the Bows in the Attic quest. The whole quest series will stick around until you finish it, so you don't have to worry about finishing all 4 parts before it runs out. In addition to all that, I do wonder when the Switch 2 update will be officially announced, letting us know what's in it and when it's going to be available, because remember it was the Switch 2 update that was blocking the pipeline at Nintendo for the Switch patch. So now that we have the Switch patch, does that mean that the Switch 2 version's been approved? Are we gonna see that soon? We'll have to wait and see. But I think that's everything for now in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I mostly just wanted to make sure you knew that that patch is out finally on Nintendo Switch. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.